One of which is this mechanism that you see right here. Uh, it's set up so that if the house isn't locked from swinging, which is that lever right there, which attaches to this rod, if it isn't locked, you can't steer the machine. When you lock it, this pushes against this sprocket. There were teeth on the back of side of the sprocket that engages to the piece behind it that locks in the steering, and those teeth were completely wore off, and really no practical way to fix that or machine it. So we just simply welded a tiny little spot right here. The sprocket is attached solid to that. So the steering mechanism on this machine, what happens is there's the steering crank at the top. It's hidden behind the bar there. When you pivot the machine, the house of the machine, that crank does turn, and that's one of the things that mechanism prevents, is when it would disengage, that prevents that crank from spinning. But even after doing that, guys, the steering didn't work too well, and I eventually had to remove the brake shoes, which is a very difficult process involving getting under the machine here and just the light. There we go. Hopefully you can see the steering brake shoes, and they were completely worn down. There's 4 of them, and I had to have new bands put on those, and that ran about $400 and maybe $50 or so. It wasn't cheap, but I got the new brake shoes on there, and the machine finally does it steers pretty good. There could be some other issues involved with the clutches that, you know, sometimes it always doesn't want to steer, but for the most part, the machine's now maneuverable. On the engine itself, it's got the 6B230 Buta gas motor, and it ran, and it still runs, and I haven't done a lot to it, just some of the basics, such as new plug wires. It didn't have an air cleaner boot on it. New radiator hoses. The radiator sprung a leak at one point. I had to have the radiator I had to take it out and take it in for repairs. These cheap starter buttons that you get at the auto parts store, the little silver button up there, I think I've replaced that thing twice. I have changed the oil on it with the filter. It needs, really bad, it needs a valve cover gasket. You can see there's a lot of oil on the side of the motor there, and I need to find somebody who can get me a gasket. Worst case scenario, I guess maybe I am buying a sheet of cork and making my own gasket. One of the other repairs that I did, I've done the front idler adjusters there that adjust the tension for the crawlers.